Kamala Harris. Say it ain't so, say it ain't so. Damn, shawty, I ain't know you was hitting her like that. She big time scam move. Alright, now I see you. I see you. You went from 1 billion to 20 million in debt. For sure, we gotta talk about it. Man. Harris campaign raised $1 billion, ends $20 million in debt, reports. Kamala Harris' 2024 presidential campaign has ended in financial turmoil, according to multiple media reports. Despite raising over $1 billion, the campaign has reportedly finished at least $20 million in debt. Politico Christopher reported that two sources familiar with the situation confirmed Harris' campaign was $20 million in debt after raising more than $1 billion and having $118 million remaining in the bank as of October 16th. Wow. The FEC filing shows the campaign raised a total of more than $1 billion and spent approximately $900 million by mid-October. However, by the end of the month, even the remaining funds were depleted and then some. Wow. In contrast, Harris raised more than twice as much money as President-elect Donald Trump. FEC showings show Trump campaign raised less than $400 million and still had reserve cash of $36 million. And this was supposed to be the lady that we were supposed to entrust with the economy to get us out of inflation, to get this economy out of debt, and to fix the economy. This is the lady.
Going to do to fix this problem with inflation?
All right, thank you. Well, let's start with this. Prices have gone up, and families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. And we have to understand what that means. That's about the cost of living going up. That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources. That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously, very seriously. And we know from the history of this issue in the United States that when you see these prices go up, it has a direct impact on the quality of life for all people in our country. So it's a big issue, and we take it seriously. And it is a priority there.
Man, come on. And I'm glad we get to laugh about this hindsight versus us laughing about this 2 years down the line, and this country is in more turmoil and more chaos than it was before. But see, this ain't just hearsay, he say, she say. We got actual people from the campaign and donors coming out and reporting it themselves. Take a look.
I'm not on anyone's payroll. I'm not beholden to anyone. That's why I'm here telling the truth. I'm not here to gaslight anybody. This is just the truth.
And what is the truth?
The truth is this is just an epic disaster. This is a $1 billion disaster. Actually, it was $1.018 billion, I think, right? There were $20 million or $18 million dollars in debt.
Right.
It's incredible. And I raised millions of that. I have friends that I have to be accountable to and to explain what happened because I told them it was a margin of error race. I was promised, Jen O'Malley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win. She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My donors believed her. And so they wrote massive checks. I feel like a lot of us were misled. And even on the night of election night, Will, I looked somebody in the eye and I said, are we going to do this? Are we going to pull it off? She told me yes. And I asked somebody else, like, how are you feeling? He's like, we're going to win Iowa. And I was like, what?
Do you think, did they believe this going in? Was there a real sense of false confidence on the side of Kamala Harris? Or did they know they were in store for disaster?
I was wondering about that. I was like, I asked them, are you privy to internal numbers that I am not seeing? Because I study this so carefully, and I just wasn't seeing any basis for that level of confidence. And I also want to remind our viewers that, the Trump campaign was touting all of these incredible empirical data weeks before election night. What Harris is touting was the door knocking. She didn't say anything really about early voting. Now I know it's because there was nothing much to say.
Wow. Finesse and got the bag, man. Finesse and got the bag. Wow, wow, wow. And it's reported that she spent $10 million on Beyonce to gaslight the American people, to fake the funk. She spent $5 million for Megan Thee Stallion to shake her ass and twerk on stage. She spent $3 million for Lizzo to tell you that she was going to destroy America and make it look like Detroit. And she spent $1.8 million on Eminem and $1 million on Oprah. This couldn't be the lady we was finna trust with our economy, is it?
I am offering what I describe as an opportunity economy, and the best economists in our country, if not the world, have reviewed our relative plans for the future of America. What Goldman Sachs has said is that Donald Trump's plan would make the economy worse. Mine would strengthen the economy.
Wow. And I like this post and I want to read over it too. It's quite funny. It's a parody page of Kamala Harris. As in my 4 years as vice president, $36 trillion in debt, 20 million illegals, censorship, 2 major wars, DEI, men and women's sports, groceries up 25%, housing up 60%, billions to Ukraine, 2 tiers of justice system, higher taxes, weak military. If you voted for me, I would have even done better. Wow. My values haven't changed. Now, though it's been reported that Oprah got $1 million, let's be fair and see what Oprah had to say. But you know, those is all lies.
Hey Oprah, good morning. How are you, darling? You looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election, thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about it.
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president? Thank you, Oprah.
And we know why she didn't get that money. Because Kamala Harris never sent the money. Reports, is Kamala Harris not paying staff after running out of money? What we know. Hey man, seemed like she ran away with the bag, shawty. Seemed like she got up on out of there. Or, just hear me out here. This was just all a big laundering scheme. You know these millionaires, they be having dirty money, and these billionaires be having dirty money, and they got to clean the money. So maybe, just maybe, this all was just a scam or a finesse for them to go ahead and clean the dirty money off. So, but reports says claims have escalated or circulated online that Kamala Harris is not paying staffers after campaign found itself $20 million in debt. What? So you not gonna pay me? You not gonna pay me, yo?
Give me some money.
Hello.
Second
Hello. 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 Hello.
Give me my money. Oh.
That's crazy. That's crazy work. Harris / Tim Wall staffer here. We're still on staff. We get paid on the 15th and have 2 weeks of severance. Stop spreading misinformation, he wrote on Monday. His clarification was in response to a viral post by a self-described politician commenter account on X, which claimed former Harris Wall staffers now unemployed and reportedly they did not receive their 2 weeks of pay, which was scheduled for direct deposit into their accounts yesterday. Newsweek has reached out to the Harris campaign via email via X for comments. Harris' campaign has raised over 1 million by October 16th, according to the Federal Election Commission. But we already know she blew the bag.
It's my money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now.
Shut the up.
Listen, man, it was no way we was going to trust this woman with our economy, with inflation. No way she was going to fix it. Remember, she was talking about giving that $25,000 for housing. Come on, bro. You see what she did here? We could only expect that she was going to do more of the same and finesse and throw our country more down the drain. And this was one of the emails that was sent out of them begging for more money even after she lost. First and foremost, we want to acknowledge the fear and confusion, sadness many of you are feeling at the moment. For others, you may be looking for something meaningful and important to channel your emotions towards. If that's you, we're then asking you to make a donation to the Democratic Party today. Here's why this request is so important. As you need this, there are U.S. Senate and House races that are either too close or to call, or within the margin of recounting certain legal challenges. They all need your help to get across the finish line. Can you please rush to contribute to the Harris Fighting Fund program today? Now let's look at some of these comments, which I find hilarious. Nah, I'm good. Y'all definitely, all y'all delusional, man. Laughing face, laughing face. I burn all my money before I donate it to the Democrats. Numbers don't lie. God got this. She better ask them folks y'all was performing. Why didn't y'all actually put her link here? Wow. This is funny. This is hilarious. This woman blew the bag. Now she's swinging the block, trying to get some money for you to pay her debt off, which she probably just going to go blow that money too. You know what? We actually got a picture here. Her first picture since the loss. Take a look. Vice President Kamala Harris spending time smiling, laughing with her niece after election loss. Vice President Harris spending time laughing with her niece after the presidential loss. She got her hair backed up in a ponytail. Looked like she got a little bit of wine right there. She's laughing, you know, she's always cackling. I don't know if this was a good first picture, especially when it's been reported that you owe Oprah $1 million. Nah, it's reported that you're $20 million in debt and you have a lot of donors upset with your presidential campaign and the way you just finessed them out of the bag. I wouldn't be laughing like this unless the joke was on the American people and, hey, we just had to find a way to launder this money. That's the only way that I'd be laughing, because this is not a good look. Not at all. But you know what? You tell me what you guys think. You are me. I'm you. I think this whole thing was disgusting. I'm glad we get to laugh about it and make fun about it now versus it being 2 years down the line and our pockets are crying out for help because of the failed administration of Kamala Harris. Listen, man, you know, another thing, the reason why I think they looked the lady in the eye and told her that, you know, we're going to pull this off is because still, in my eyes, I believe they tried to cheat. You know, it's reported that these people showed up with late ballots, but because of Trump had, you know, a bunch of lawyers and a lot of people watching these polls, they wasn't able to pull off the cheat. And it's funny also how she only won in the states with no voter IDs. Isn't that interesting? But we got to do something about that as well. But you guys tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. You are me. I'm you. We're one of the same body. If you keep your head up, your nose clean, you save the world, you live forever. Peace.